So I'm going to talk to you about polyamory. And if you've never heard of this word, if you've never heard it before, don't worry. You actually know more about it than you think you do. And I'm going to let the slides tell you the definition because it's kind of simple. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about how I do relationships. And you might think that it's going to be really esoteric, but I have 3 principles to all of my relationships. 1, be honest, really. 2, be kind, really. And 3, be yourself. And that means I have to be me too. So what that looks like varies for different relationships. And for me, sometimes it's making blueberry pancakes for dinner last night. Sometimes it's coming to a night talk and sitting in this audience and supporting me. And it really varies. And something I've struggled with that I've heard from time to time is, you and me, we might both do this thing, but you do it differently than me. Therefore, you're wrong. And that hurts. And I know that that's something that we've all heard at some point in our lives. We can't get away from it. And I've often had people ask me if polyamory is a justification for cheating. And I've seen some people use polyamory as a justification for cheating. And my response usually boils down to, cheating is about deception, not numbers. And I know this because I've cheated. I did something my partner was not okay with. I kept it a secret, and I held it there. I minimized it, I justified it, and I didn't realize the damage I did until I experienced it myself. His affair broke my soul. I thought I was never going to recover. I remember sitting in the self-help aisle at my local bookstore, reading every single book, looking for an answer. I wanted to believe it wasn't my fault, and that's something I still struggle with. Oh, that hit harder than I thought. Here's the thing. We all want to connect, and we all struggle. So in that, I don't want people to feel alone. I really want people to feel like you and me, we're on the same team, we're on the same side. That's really important to me. Gonna get a little more lighthearted here, because that was a little heavy for me. At some point I came out to my tia, my aunt, and I remember her asking me, Mija, do you do menage a trois? Now, that's not the type of conversation I have with my tia, even when the answer is yes. And, these days I've gotten a little more comfortable with sharing details of my life. And last week, I went to my first swing club. I remember I went because my friend told me there was a jacuzzi. And as I went there for the jacuzzi, I sat in this jacuzzi for 2 hours, watching, enjoying my jacuzzi. Almost posted about it on Facebook. I don't know why that sounded like a good idea. But realizing that, nope, I'm not a swinger. I was more interested in this jacuzzi than anything else. Might go back just for the jacuzzi. Monogamy does... Oh, I missed that part. I'm going to say it now. I missed the part earlier when I was talking about cheating because it hit me really hard. And this is one thing I really want to say here. Monogamy does not have a monopoly on infidelity, and polyamory doesn't make you immune from it. And I'm sorry that came out of sorts, but that was really important for me to share with you. My question about how we look at all these things is, what's with the mudslinging, guys? Really? Why are we throwing mud at how you do it versus how I do it? domestic violence, sexual assault, losing access to a child you love during a divorce, all three things I've experienced, polyamory status irrelevant. I value sharing your story and allowing others to embrace you for it. Thank you for embracing me.